Okay, we're gonna do a test paper, but we are gonna go through question by question. This is a mid-year paper. I think your exam is next week or week after, like some 2 weeks, some 3 weeks, some 1 week. So while we do this, I will contact what's her name? Okay, can you try this one? While I contact Inshira. How Shafi can do, Shafi? Ryan can do? If not, I'll show can. Okay, great. You try again. Inshira is not coming today, so yeah, she says she's busy. Okay, let's see. 2 answers there. Okay, Ryan said, okay, but they are asking you to find out what is the value of x. So let us go one by one. Okay. If it's factorized, that means you don't need to find the value. When they say solve like this, they want you to find what's the value of x. So we start with this, right? 9 greater than 6 minus negative 6. For me, I do not like to have negative numbers. So this negative minus 6, I'm going to bring it over the other side. I'm going to bring it here, so it becomes positive 6. And then down here, I'm going to bring it over, so it becomes 6 minus 9. This is positive 9, become minus 9. So now it becomes negative 3. You have $6, you minus $9, you owe $9, you still owe $3. So 6x equal smaller than negative 3. X, okay, you divide it by 6, right? So you get negative half lah. You reduce, divide by 3, negative half. That's the answer here. So some may be confused. See, I thought when we divide by negative number or something, we need to change the sign. Yeah, only if you have negative down here, Then okay, so I show you that one. If let's say you want to look at that, now instead of now, so this is, you see, x is less than negative half. This one is the answer. Let us try from this side now. Instead of bringing, I leave negative 6 here. Okay. Now and then I bring now 6 over that side. So it's 9 minus 6. Can you see it's positive 3? Right? 6 you bring over, become negative 6, right? So now if you want to get rid of the 6 now, 6x, okay, you have to bring the minus now here. So what happens? Okay, so I go and watch 3 over negative 6. I divide by negative number, the sign changes. So can you see it's actually the same now? Minus 3 over 6 is greater than x, or x is smaller than negative 3 over 6. Same thing. X is smaller than negative 3 over 6. Same thing. So you get negative half. Is it like that? Shafi, okay? Ryan, okay? Okay. So to represent this on number line, very simple. You look at where's half. Negative half is here. Or you want to put it negative half down here. Okay. This one, negative 1. This one, half. This one, we put half and 1. So now, x is smaller than. See, as the number goes, it's from 1 becomes 0, it gets smaller, it gets smaller. So when it gets smaller, means it's going to the left. So you draw the circle here. Do we shade it? No, we don't shade it because there's no equal. If there's equal sign here like that, equal and smaller, then you shade. But there is no equal sign. So we don't shade, just put like that. Are we okay? Okay, we move on to the next one. Okay, how many marks is this? This one is, let me see, is 1 mark each. Okay, so we move on to the next one. This one. This one now, how many marks is this? Let me see, sorry. 2 marks. 2 marks for each. Oh, 2 and 3 marks. This is 2 marks, this is 3 marks. Now they say simplify. Simplify means you do not find what the value of x is. You just neaten it. They want you to neaten it. You cannot find the value of x. You're only going to neaten it. Okay, please try A and B then. So what it could mean is make it like a single fraction. Just one way. Okay, sometimes you have exercises that make it like a single fraction. Maybe this could be it. So you have a denominator, Mr. Shafi'i? Is there a denominator? No denominator. What happened to the denominator? You divide by, you get rid of it, is it? Okay, you can get rid of it. Okay, no problem. Let me see. Okay, now let us go through now one by one. Now this one, we go through a check. Both your answers are inaccurate. Let me just double check. Okay, here we go. Now, you see down here now, I want to make it into the same fraction. This is x over 1. I times by 5. But you see why I want to make it? Why do I make it a fraction? Well, I want to combine them. So I times by 5. So I get 5x. 5x over what? Over 5. Plus, right? 2x plus 3 over 5. Now down here, now what do you get? You plus a 5x plus 2x, 7x plus 3 over 5. Now, some time ago, you may have seen me doing divide by 5. Can we divide by 5 here? Cannot. Because there's no equation. Equation means, if let's say I have 7x, example, 7x plus 3 over, let's say, this is an example, okay? Over 5 is equals to 7, let's say. Then I can get rid times 5. Then I times 5 both sides. Can. But we cannot do this because this is not an equation. When they start off, they didn't give you an equal sign here. If they give you an equal sign like that, you can do. But they did not give you an equal sign. So you cannot get rid of you cannot just times like that. Cannot. So your answer basically is just this thing over here. This is your answer. Down here is your answer. Shafi, okay? Shafi, okay? Shafi is still. Ryan, okay? Okay, Shafi is frozen. Okay, now do the same thing. You do the same thing, Ryan, for this one. Change it to times same denominator. Okay, let me just check. Well, the answer is different from the answer key. Maybe I think you make some careless mistake. Maybe, Ryan. Not Ryan, Shafi'i. You check. Remember when the minus down here, Shafi'i? Minus down here. The whole thing is minus, no? Minus 9x, minus. Do you do that? Okay, you take a photo of what you've done. Show to me. You have my WhatsApp not, Shafi? You send to the WhatsApp, can? You can send to the group WhatsApp or something. You take a photo of what you've done. Shafi, maybe your answer might be correct. Maybe the answer down here might be. Oh no. I'm just checking. Okay, let's see. But it's 12x minus 9x what? How come you're going plus? Okay, maybe we can remove the sign. What about Ryan? Are you okay, Ryan? Can do, Ryan? Okay, so we wait for you. Meanwhile, I will share, Shafi, I will share your photo and I'll go through the your working. Okay. Okay, Ryan have sent. Okay, let's see. Okay, so now, all right, we go through together right then. In this case, we go through together. Okay, now one by one. First thing, what I want to do is I want to make sure that they have the same denominator. So I times this by 3. I just times the outside by 3. Okay, so I get 12x plus 1. All right, and then over 15, right? Minus, now I am going to do the whole thing like that. Watch what I'm doing. Sorry. I'm going to make it like that. The whole thing. Because 15, 15 I can combine, right? So doing it this way, Shafi will help you avoid your mistake. So down here will be minus, this is 9x, minus 5. Then we remove the bracket, Shafi. So now we take 12 times x, 12x. Oh, hold on. These things suddenly. Okay, so this one is 12x, right? Then 12 times 1, 12. When you remove this one, become minus, Shafi. Minus times plus give you minus 9x. Then this one minus and minus becomes plus 5. So we group them together lah. 12 over 15, right? So now 12. So 12, okay, I use a different color lah. You see, we circle the plus sign in front. There's a plus sign in front. Plus 12 minus 9. Remember, it includes a sign in front. You get 3x over here. So you have 12 plus 5. 12 plus 5, 17. Okay, this is your answer. You must try your best to be able to do such questions because this is still not yet problem sums. Okay, can we, any questions? Ryan, okay? Shafi, okay? Shafi frozen. Okay, never mind. Frozen, Frozen means. Ryan, are you into soccer, Ryan? Have you heard of Anaki and all that? The number 2 player or something, I'm told. Have you heard? No. Okay. My sons know some soccer player or something. Something oh no, you are Anaki, right? Ryan Anaki. Okay. There's someone else with a similar name, but it's a soccer player. That's why So now Ryan down here, you are supposed to solve. Notice they give you an equal sign here. They give you equal sign. That means you look at the earlier one. There's no equal sign. It's not an equation. Equation must have equal sign. So now you can solve it. You can find what the value of x is. And you are supposed to find the value of x and the value of y here. The value unknown. Shafi, okay, Shafi? If you are confused, I can show you simple tricks. Later, I'll show you simple tricks. If you know these tricks, just make it easy. All right, let's see. We got one answer in. Okay, so yes, Ryan. Then okay, if you say that's answer, you just need to finish the job. So let's say now, right? If you say the answer is like this, let's say, so now just get rid of the half. So how? This is being multiplied to the half, right? When you bring over there, it becomes divide by half. So 20 is you wrote 26. Or minus half x, okay. Minus half x. So you bring the whole minus half x there. Okay, so like this. So you have 26 still. Okay, I'm not saying this is right or wrong, Shafi. Divide by negative half. So it becomes 26 over 1 times 2 over 1. But the answer is incorrect. But I'm just showing you how to solve this. You'll get 52, minus 52 is your answer. Now, I'm just going to show you how to do the first part. Shafi, can you get the answer? Cannot, okay. So watch what I do, okay? I'm going to do a simple trick, but I want to prove to you first whether this makes sense or not. Do you first of all agree that half is equals to 2 over 4? Is it agreeable to you now? If I divide the 2 by 2, I reduce it, I'll get half, right? You see, I just show you. If I were to reduce it, you can use your calculator if you want to, okay? You take 2 divided by 4 in your calculator. Is it equal to a half? Yes, right? Yes, okay, good. So it goes to half. So now I'm going to try to do a flip. Let's say now I bring this up, I bring this down. I want to check in my calculator whether it's still the same. I bring this up, so 2 over 1, is it equal to 4 over 2? Can you use calculator? 4 divided by 2, is it equals to 2? Yes, right. Yes, so proven, have I proven to you? I do the flip, is still the same? Yes, okay. So now, what am I going to do? Well, I'm going to do this, boys. This thing, I'm going to flip. Flip what? I go upside down. Why? Because it's difficult for me to have the x on top, below. So I do like that. This must be true because I've just done the experiment. The experiment shows me that this is still valid and true. Can see now. Step 1. I've made my life much easier. Now down here, I can get rid of the 9. Down here now, I can times by 9. You see, I get rid of 9, but I must also times down here. This side, I can do like that, Shafi'i, because it's an equation. Then I can also times by 4. Why when I times by 4? I only get rid of this 4. So I must also times by 4 here. So what happens now? 9 cancel. So I'm left with 4 bracket x plus 8 equals to this one 4 down here. Cancel. 9 bracket 2x minus 5. Okay. And then we can solve lah. You all can solve, right? 4x. 4 times x, 4x. 4 times 8, 32. Equals to 9 times 2x, 18x. 9 times 5, 45. 45, huh? 45. Then what do? I do not want to bring this 18x there because it becomes minus 18x. I will bring it here. This one, I'll bring down here. Some teachers may not like it. You say x must be on the left. It doesn't matter actually. Last you can change it, no problem. So 18x minus 4x because I'm bringing the 4x over. And then the 45, I'm going to bring it over that side. Remember, it includes a sign in front. You must remember, it includes a sign in front. That's why every time I'll circle in front. You bring it over this side. So it's 45 plus 32. Okay. So what do you get? Okay, we continue. Here, 77 equals to 14x. Now you know now, okay, if you feel uncomfortable, now if let's say you do like you feel uncomfortable, switch it down here, 14x. Okay, you can switch it. Don't need to switch it in the beginning. Switch it when it's easy to switch. So now you can see both of them can divide by 7. 77 divided by 7, you get 11. 14 divided by 7, you get 2x. So now you divide one more time lah. X equals to 11 over 2 equals to 5.5. X equals to 5.5. So that's the answer for that. Let me just check whether the answer is correct. Should be correct now. Okay, X is 5.5. Can you all try for the Y? The B? You try for B lah. So you got to make it easy for yourself, okay? If there's a simple trick like what I did in the beginning, please do it. Make your life easy. Sorry. Sorry. So Ryan, I was just explaining, Ryan, that you cannot leave your answer like that because there's a seesaw on this equation. You must have an equal sign. So if you write 5y plus 19 minus 6, it must equal something. Shafi, I was telling you this now, you didn't hear because I was unmuted. I didn't know that. Please score your goal, Shafi. You put 35y equals to minus 25. They want you to solve. What is y? What is y? Don't leave the teacher to solve it. He said, teacher, now I found 35 y equals to minus 25. You find what is y. Hey, don't do that. Okay. So now, while you are doing it, I'm gonna check. Ryan, can you show me your working, Ryan? I want to see your working. Come, you take a photo. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, you show me. Okay, thank you very much. So I need to go through this to know where and what went wrong. Okay, just hold on. Where is it? Okay, this is not the one. Stop. Okay, this is Ryan's one. Okay, let us see. So now, at first, in the beginning, there was an equal. Okay, there was equal. And then suddenly, equal pergi tepi lah. Cannot, you're playing seesaw down here. It's a fulcrum, you know. This one, remember, Ryan, this one is like playing seesaw, you know. Now you put the fulcrum down here. So what is on the left, what is on the right? You see down here, this is supposed to be like that still. Your equal is supposed to be here still. So now you see, then what to do? Well, this is what you do then. You bring all the numbers to the right side. So let's say now they are 15. Bring this there. This one 4. This one is 27y. Okay. So you bring all this there. But let me check through now one by one first. Okay. You times this by 3. You times it by 3 or 2? Times by 2, right? Okay, hold on. Okay, I'm going to go through now this one. I cannot really see clearly. Let us go through one by one now. So down here now, you have down here a denominator. You can have it 6. You times by 3. So what do you do on top? On top, you times by 3. You bracket up like that. You put 3. This means in mathematics, this means it's 3 lah. This one you times by 2, right? When you times the bottom by 2, When you times the bottom by 2, you must also times the top by 2. So what happens now? So you have your second one. I can combine now. I can combine the both fractions together now. Equals to 6. So I get 8y plus 4. Sorry lah, this one. There must be a better way of, okay, 2 times get plus 4. Then this one plus 27y. Okay. And then 3 times plus 15 equals to negative 6. Now, all you need to do now down here is to times this by 6. Times by 6, I times the right side by 6. This one cancel. Pang. So now I got 8y. But this one is no longer 6, no, Ryan. This becomes minus 36. You see, I didn't put the equal to the side. Equal to the side is normally for simplification or what is that? Or factorization. This plus this, 8y plus 27y. How much? Okay, I just put it together down here. Okay, 27y plus 4 plus 15. So this one I use another color now. This one now will be what? Will be 19 plus 19, right? This one will be 35. So Shafi, your 35 is there already. Now I want to bring the plus 19. I want to bring it over to the other side. plus 19, I bring over the other side, becomes minus 19. So minus 36 minus 19. You owe $36 to your mom, you owe $36 to your dad. You will owe $55. Okay, I think this is where maybe the numbers are different. Can you spot your mistake, Shafi? Do you spot your mistake? No. Okay, I'll come to this in a moment. Huh? So now you got this also. Yes. Do you get this? This one is different, right? Okay, later I'll check for you and see. So now down here, find y. Score the goal lah. What is the goal? Minus 55. I want to write, so it's a little bit difficult. Over 35. You can use a calculator lah. I think they will give you some answer. Okay, this one becomes 11. This one becomes 7. So you divide by 5. Huh? So minus 147. And the book says the answer is correct. I believe I saw something like that. Just let me check in case I'm teaching you the wrong thing, Habir. Your minus 147 is correct. So now I am going to go to Shafi's work now to spot the error. Okay, very important. Huh? You know, when you do your work, if you really do with your heart, if you do chincha, you go and copy, your teacher correct, also no use. But if you really do your best and you want your teacher to mark to show you where your errors are. So let me see now. Let me look at Shafi's one now. Shafi'i, mana Shafi'i? Okay, just hold on. Screenshot. No, this is no. This is no. Just hold on. Listen. Shafi'i. Okay. Okay, Shafi'i WhatsApp me. Okay, now let us look at this now. Okay, you try to spot the error if you can see the error. Now down here, Shafi'i. This is this the one, Shafi'i, you said? Shafi'i, this is the previous question, is it? Some previous. Shafi'i, you send me your work. Is this the correct one or what? Can you send me your working, Shafi'i? I don't think I have this one. Shafi'i, are you there? Come in, Shafi'i, are you there? Over. Mayday. Ryan, you look like a very serious guy now. Are you a serious guy in school?
Yes.
Yes. Which one? Hey, you sent me already by what? WhatsApp? Okay, let me just check. Haven't Shafi'i? You take a photo. This one is the one you sent is not. This is the previous one. You send the latest one? Or you want to show on your screen? You can show like what Ryan did. I can take a photo. Aduh, this guy disappeared. Okay, never mind lah. Ryan, we go to the next one, Ryan. But Ryan, whatever I'm teaching, do you get it? Do you understand? You understand, Okay, now that's dimensions now. But when Shafi'i comes back with that, we can go through that again. Now, this one now is ratio lah. Okay, scale means how big you can make it into. Some people, they want to scale certain thing bigger. The human body also, they want to do that, right? Women and men also. Very bad. Have you heard of Ronnie something, the black guy, world champion for bodybuilding? Ronnie, I forgot. But anyway, his muscles are huge, man. Okay, let us see. Shafi'i has the thing, but Shafi'i is not back. Okay, maybe Ryan, I'll go through his working first so that I can. Let me go through his working. Okay, Shafi'i, you have to log out, is it? Next time, no need lah. You have to log out. You just show me, okay? You have to log out, putting lah. Then you have to log out, log in. Let me see, Okay. Okay, here we go. Is this one, Shafi? Yes. Now you see, first thing, there's so many equal signs, it becomes very confusing. You must have only one equal sign per line. Just you have one equal sign here, one equal sign here. Ni one equal, berapa banyak dah? Ni berapa banyak equal sign? Is this equal sign? No, right? Saya equal A berapa banyak lah. Just corner punya equal don't need nabi. Okay, that one you do when you're not solving. So let us check one by one. So you times this by 2, times this by 3. Okay, you times by 2, you get AY. You times by 2, you get 4. You times by 3, you get 27. You times by 3, you get 15. Now, this is the real equal sign. This one is the real equal sign. Because this was the original equal sign given. So you keep this. The rest that you have, okay, the rest you have, okay, still, you see the rest you have is which one? This one is the real one. This one, there's no equals. Okay. So I'm gonna original. Actually, because this one is kerja malas, they call it. You see like this, Safi, this is the one like that, you know. Original, this is line 1. This is line 2. Can you see? This is line 1. This is line 2. And then now this one is line 3. You don't have this equal sign. Line 3. Let us see whether you're right. Huh? Now 8y, 35y plus 19. So this is correct. So now so far, right, until here you are correct, you know. So what happened? What happened now? He want to do this one as a separate. Don't need to do a separate lah. You bring over already because okay. Now I take it you down from here now. Sabi, look you're already gonna score the goal already. It's in front of you. Hey, this is the World Cup, no? Hello. By the way, there's a Netflix documentary on Pele. You know Pele, quite interesting. Anyway, now you're gonna score the goal. Just bring it over that side. What do you get? You will get minus 25. Yeah, minus 25, right? 19. Oh, you forgot to do something lah. Oh, yeah, you forgot to do something. Sorry, I forgot to correct your mistake now. Okay, now down here, Mr. Shafi, you times by okay becomes 6. What happened to the 6 below here? What happened is over 6 what down here? Correct? Now you have a denominator, right? What happened to your denominator? You know what I'm talking about? Down here now is over 6. Down here is over 6. Down here is over the land. Hey, what happened to the 6? It is supposed to be over 6 or so here. So you got to get rid of the 6 by multiplying by 6. Then you multiply the minus 6 by 6. You understand not, Shabi? Ryan, can you see his mistake not? He's at first got denominator, suddenly denominator disappeared. Cannot do magic. Cannot do magic. So down here now, when at first I'm rewriting what he wrote. He wrote down here like that. He must put the 6 below. And the name is Ronnie Coleman. I just remember the name, Mr. Ryan. Hold on. My pen ran out of ink. Ronnie Coleman. But anyway, I see. So what Ronnie Coleman? Okay, anyway. So down here you have a 6 on here. And this is equal to negative 6. Look, I have only one equal sign. I'm not confused. Now I want to get rid of this 6. I times 6. Then I can times 6 down here. Pam. And then you bring your this one down here. 35y plus 19. This is exactly what you are writing, right? 35y plus 19 is equals to negative 36. Now this is how it goes. Then you will follow 35y equals to minus 55. And then you will get the answer after that when you divide minus 147. Okay, I hope you all are okay. Shafi, okay na Shafi? So be careful. You want to get rid of the denominator, but you got to be fair. You got to times the left, you got to times the right. Down here, I times the left, I times the right. Cannot just disappearing act. Okay, here we go now. We are going to go, this is a sort of ratio. I do not know, this is in the SA1 paper, so I do not know whether this, maybe I tell you what, we don't do this, we do all the algebra one, because we don't have much time. We have the algebra, like this, like this one down here, this one. Down here. Don't be scared by this, you look at it, don't be frightened of this. can go through together, no problem. But you think through first. I just give you this entire trip. Cost per student, this. Cost per teacher, this. Ratio 8:1. Let the number of teachers be X. So question number one, what is the, if the number of teachers is X, what is the number of students? If the number of teachers is X, the number of students is what? Anyone knows what? The 8X. 8X, good. All right, now because the teachers is 1 unit, students, so you know down here already. So now how to find the price of the ticket? Let's say now, okay, before we go to this, let's say now your ticket is $100 for the students. 5 students want to go. How much must you pay? 5 times the price per ticket is 500. So follow the simple principle. Say, what is this? What is this? This one is the number of students. Let's say 5 students in your class want to go. This is the price of the ticket. 1 student, how much? You times together, you get a total amount. This total amount for the students, for the teachers you add, you will get 75,000. So you form an equation, students amount plus teachers amount is equal to total amount, which is $75,000. Okay, you try to form the equation. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. You know what I'm talking about here? Students amount, students pay. How do you get amount students pay? The number of students times the price of the student ticket. The number of teachers times the price of the teacher's ticket. And go. Okay, you cannot, don't put equal to 75,000. Sorry, it has to be below 75,000. Okay, this one, if you do like that, it has to be below. Because they didn't tell us what the, but we know it has to be below lah. Yeah, I repeat, your inequality later. Okay, this one is quite simple to do. The second one, when you form this inequality, you have to use this sign. Because we do not know how much the actual cost is, but we know they only have $75,000. It must be $75,000 or below. So therefore, I put smaller than or equal to. Oh, sorry, someone has given the answer. Okay, well done. Add them together, Ryan. Is 16,000x plus 3,000x. Add them together. Add them together. So you are correct. That's the answer for A. Okay. The answer for A is 19,000x. Well done. That is the price of the tickets lah. Now you need to make sure that you form an equation. Ryan, just form equation like this. 19,000x is less than or equal to $75,000, and then you 75,000, and then you solve it. Shafi, you get it, Shafi? Little bit. Now, you want to find the price of the student tickets. Okay, Shafi, you unmute yourself. How many students are there? Students, how many students are there? No, down here. No, teachers is X, students is 8X. You want to find total amount of money spent on the teacher's ticket. 3,000 is one ticket times X. So it's 3,000X. Students, it's 8X. Why? Because its ratio is 8 to 1. What's the price of ticket? 8X, number of students, times the student ticket, 2,000. So you get 16,000X. Total cost is 16,000X plus 3,000X, 19,000X. Okay, you have to divide, Mr. Ryan. Now, okay, so now down here, you have done this, I think. Okay, let me see. I will now erase this part first. So you have this now down here. This you got to make sure that you must be very, very clear about this. You agree that you got 19,000X, right? Correct? Okay, good. 19,000X. This is smaller than or equal to 75,000. Now, what you have done, I see, and you must remember, this is being multiplied to X. Now, that means 2X means 2X means 2 times X. That's what 2X means. 2 times X. It's not 2 minus X or 2 plus X. It's 2 times X. So down here, when you want to bring this over, you bring over, it becomes divide now. It cannot be minus. If it's like this, then you are right. Okay, I'm trying to see how you get 56,000. I think the what, if let's say it's like this, Ryan, plus, when you bring over this one becomes minus. When you bring over. But this one now, Ryan, is glued to it, it's 19,000X. When you bring over, you have to divide. Do you get it, Ryan? You understand, huh? So every time you have 2X, you want to get rid of it. Let's say you have 2X, like 2X equals to 16. Always remember, this is glued together. You want to remove it, you got to divide 16 by 2. Not 16 minus 2 unless you have a plus down here, 16 minus 2. So it's like that. So the same thing. You will have now, sorry, I wrote this one. So what will you have? You will have x smaller than equal to 75,000 over 19,000. Okay. Over 19,000. This one can cancel, 0 can. So it's still 75 divided by, I think so you will get what? X smaller than equal to 3.9 something like that. Let's say we put 3.9 something. Now remember what is X supposed to be? It's the number of teachers. So X is smaller than or equal to 3.9. What's the possible answer? So therefore, X must be equals to 3, because it's smaller than 4, it's smaller than 3 point something, so it must be 3. You cannot have 3.9 teachers, right? So the answer is 3 teachers lah. Then if this is 3 teachers, okay, then what about the number of students? The number of students is 8x. So you times the 3 by 8 and you will get 24. You get 24 down here. So you have answered A, you have answered, is 19,000. You form an inequality, which is already shown. Hence, right now, maximum number of students can go for the trip is 24. Which part you're not sure? Anyone not sure? Which part you're not sure? Ryan, okay? Shafi, okay? Okay, so we move on. Move on to the next one. Okay, same thing. Believe in yourself, you can do this, Initial means at first, Initial, at first. Remember, there's a limit. What is the limit? The limit is 100 degrees. So I think you can put like that. Maximum, it can be 100 degrees. Right? So after that, it's a change of state. Unless you put inside, let's say, a daging, tai, whatever, then the temperature will be higher than 100 degrees. But we are not, we assume it's water. Even urine, I'm sure you all know this. Urine, the temperature is higher than, if you boil your urine, own urine, you can check, you go and boil, it's more than 100 degrees because it's impure water. Impure water is higher than 100 degrees. Wow. Okay. What is C? Shafi, what's C?
Celsius.
What C is what? Celsius.
Yeah,
Don't write the Celsius after you confuse. So, Okay, no problem. This is a little bit, okay. So now, basically it's saying the starting is 5 minutes. Okay, so we try. Starting the temperature is 30. So let's say you want to form an equation. What equation and form? You want let Y be the temperature of water after 30 minutes. After how many minutes? T minutes. So now you have a boiling water down here. They want you to form a formula. Okay, this formula shows you the temperature of the water after boiling. Let's say if 0 minutes, the temperature will be 30 degrees. Because there's a starting point. In 1 minute, you boil for 1 minute, 1 minute is say 10 degrees increase. So this one will be 30 plus 1 plus 10, right? So 1 times 10. 1 is 1 times 10, right? Because this is the time of boiling times 10. So this one be 40 degrees if after 1 minute. After 2 minutes, 30 plus 2 times 10, become 50 degrees. So this is actually the formula. So how to change it now into formula? So the formula for Y is the temperature like this equals to what? 30. 30 is the original thing. 30 plus this number here is what? Is the number of minutes. They tell you the number of minutes is T minutes. So it's 10T. This is the temperature. So let's see. Did you all get it? So Y is the temperature. 30 is the original temperature, starting temperature. Then if it's 1 minute, 10 times 1, you get 40 degrees. 2 minutes, 10 times 2, you get 50 degrees. I don't know whether you get this, but this is the formula. But there's a limit to the formula. The limit is actually until 100 degrees because after that there's a change of state. Once you reach 100 degrees, the water will evaporate, So your first equation down here is Y equals to this one down here. So now down here, if you want to find what is Y, how many minutes? 80 degrees. Okay, this is 80 degrees. Now substituting for B. 80 degrees, I put down here, equals to 30 plus 10T. So I bring this over, 80 minus 30, 50. 10T equals to 50. T equals to 5. You divide T equals to 5. 50 divided by 10. So T equals to 5 minutes. But I think, Shafi, you were calculating mentally, right? You didn't really use the formula, right? You use the formula to calculate your 5 minutes? No, that means your formula didn't work. If your formula works, you can use your formula to calculate. So now they ask you, can the equation be used to find temperature of water after 10 minutes? Answer is no. Why? Okay, now the equation is what? Down here. Y is want to find the temperature, right? Equals to 30. Then 10 times 10, 100. I cannot have 130 what? So that's why I say there's a limit now. So equals to 130. So can it be used? Cannot. So you write cannot down here. Why? Because the boiling temperature of water is 100 degrees. Finish. So maybe you are a little bit clear or blur. I'm not too sure. Ryan, how Ryan? Okay. Cannot. Okay. All right. Maybe we move on first. We might revisit later on. We find something. This is not a normal question lah. This is a unique question. Let us find okay, this one. This one, you know that it may come up for your exam. We do this type first lah. I hope you remember how to do.
Alin?
Go, 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 go. Go, please. All right. Okay, so now, okay, remember, once you find the answer, right, you must find the value of x and y. So let us try. We, okay, we can times it. Okay, so now, let us try. We got to get rid of one of them. So this is 2y, this is y. Okay. You can do substitution method. You can do, okay, which method you want? Okay, I'm gonna let this be equation 1. Okay. Now, this one equation 2, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna bring this to this side. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna bring this to this side. I'm gonna use substitution method. I'm gonna bring this here. So this one is gonna be y goes on the right side. 8, because minus y bring over become plus y. 8 now brings there, plus y becomes minus 8. A plus 8 becomes minus 8. Can you see now? It becomes like that. You must be able to see. Can see now, right? Minus y I bring over, become plus y. 8 I bring over there, it becomes minus 8. So now I put this as y equals to, Shafi, you try to do on your own, Shafi. You try to solve this on your own. Okay, this one now becomes equation number 2. So Ryan, all you need to do is substitute 2 into 1. Can you try now from here? Substitute 2 into 1. So substitute 2 into 1. So what does it mean? This one, the value here, I'm going to put inside here now. This one says 2y. I write down equation 1 first. Minus 3x minus 3x is equals to 5. Now I'm going to put this value of y inside here, Ryan. This one now, I'm going to put inside this y down here. That's what it means. So now, how? So it means 2y, right? Then 2y right down here. So what I write is 2y. Hold on now. So 2, what is y? Y is this value, 6x minus 8. Okay, you expand and try to solve it, right? Then you can find x now. This is 6x. Ayo, 6x. I just write it nicely. So I'm using the substitution method here. Ryan, you get what I'm saying now, yeah? Substitute. You're tired already, Ryan. Ryan tired already. Shafi, okay not, Shafi? Not okay. Can do. Not tired. Oh, you're not tired. Okay, you're not tired. Okay, okay, okay.
I forgot to do it.
Sorry, what?
I forgot to do like little.
Oh, little. Okay. Okay. If you want, we can do together. Then maybe you want to end 5 minutes earlier. No, no problem. Okay. Now, so we times are 12 times x, 12x minus 16 minus 3x equals to 5. So now 12x minus 3x, we get 9x. 16 now here, minus 16, I'm going to bring over to this side. So I get 5 plus 16 equals to 21. 5 plus 16, 21. Then this one is 21 over 9. 21 over 9. Which is equals to how much? 18 is 2, 1/3. That is the value for x. So now you substitute into here to find the value of y. Ryan, once you know this one, you substitute this value, Ryan, into equation 2 to find the value of y. Put this value inside the x here to find the value of y. If you can't do that, means you don't know what substitution. You don't know what substitution, then we got to learn again. Maybe I got to arrange a separate session for you. Maybe lah. But you're tired. I know you're tired. I can see you're tired. Once tired are very difficult because we are doing maths, is thinking. So it's tired, and yeah, we do maybe the easier ones lah. Let's see whether I'm correct first of all. Yeah, x is 2 and 1/3. So Shafi, you know how? Shafi, you know what to do from here? You know, huh? Ryan, this one you know how to substitute into number 2? Y equals to this. So you write y equals to, this is the value of x. So 6, 2, 1/3. Or you want to write 21 over 9 also can. 21 over 9 also can. Or you want to write 2 1/3 also can. You can use your calculator, right? So no problem. You use your calculator later in times. 2 1/3 minus 8. So you get answer for y lah. So 6 to 1/3 is how much? 21, 6, 14. 14 minus 8 equals to 4. Y equals to 4. Okay, maybe we do one last one and then we stop lah, because you all are tired already. So this is now the answer. Y is 4. Just let me check that I'm correct. I still don't know where it is. This question 7. Y equals to 6. They say y equals to 6. Oh yeah, sorry. 14 minus 8 is 6. Sorry. Okay, boys, you all on maybe you all are tired. You want to stop now? You want to stop now or how? Okay, maybe we stop earlier today lah. Okay, because you look very tired lah. Ryan, okay? Are you okay to stop early? Are you happy? Okay, not? Okay, Okay, so we stop now. Next week we try again lah. Okay, maybe you are more used to fasting next week. We can go the full. All right. Take care of yourself, and yeah, we have about 13 minutes more lah. Take care of yourself, okay? Unless you have a question for me, I can stay on. I don't mind. But you're looking tired lah. You're looking distracted, tired. So we stop here. Can? Okay. Assalamualaikum. Bye bye.